So just 2 weeks ago, the heater in my 20-gallon aquarium tank stopped working. The temperature display started going up and down by itself, and the heating element is not heating the water anymore. So that said, I bought a new heater from Amazon. This is the Aqqa. I'm not sure if I say that correctly. AQ122. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to be installing it. So let us start by unboxing it to see what do we get inside the box. Let's go. What I have here is the 200 watts, lowest wattage of this type, model AQ122. Because I'm in Canada, this is the 110 to 120 volts, which is the North American standard. As soon as you open the box, you'll see the user manual with the different languages. It also comes with the 3 suction cups, double-sided tape to mount the hanger of the controller to the wall, and you also have the option to use 2 screws. As you can see, there are 2 holes in it. Still, I'm going to use the double-sided tape because I don't want to make holes in my wall. And lastly, the controller and the heater assembly, and I guess that's everything in the box. Let me grab a measuring tape to show you the exact dimension of the heater, including the protective housing. Alright, so the length is 11 inches and the diameter is 1.5 inches. So now I'm going to wash the heater first before installing it in my aquarium. Anything that I put in my aquarium, I always wash it first just to be safe. It's very easy to remove. You just have to pull this out. There's like a lock, like a groove here that locks it in. There's a guide here at the bottom. So make sure that the center. You can just push it like that. To remove it is quite a little bit stiff. You really have to. There you go. Has to be like that, otherwise it's gonna just drop, right? So hoping that it will fit vertically. Otherwise, if it doesn't fit, I will put it in a horizontal position. First, we're gonna install the suction cup. Like that. Same thing at the bottom, right? So here I tried installing the heater vertically, but because of my 20-gallon tank is not that deep, I had to position it horizontally, which is still good. Yeah, so this is the second Aqqa heater that I bought. The first one was for my 60-gallon. It lasted for 3 weeks. Well, it has a display as well, of course. It's giving like error code, and then of course it's not working anymore. I tried to unplug it, reset it, and it does the same, so I had to return it. This is the heater that I was using here. This is the Aquarium Cope. So I've been using it for like probably 4 months in this aquarium. Before that, I was using it in my 10-gallon. This is 150 watts. But yeah, lately it just keeps changing temperature up and down. I don't know what happened. Probably I'm gonna try to open this and then clean it inside and then test it again, because I love this heater. Yeah, so I think I've used this for about 8 months before it go crazy. Anyway, so I decided to get the 200 watts instead. In my experience, like it's better to go a little bit higher. If you go with a recommendation of the manufacturer, you know, like sometimes it's not enough. It can be hard to maintain the temperature, so that's based on my experience. In my 96, I have the 500 watts, 300 on the 60-gallon, and got no problem at all. But if it's like lower than that, it just keep like, you know, the heater keeps turning on. Anyway, yeah, so I think that's the level of the heater that I wanted now. Alright guys, so I'm gonna turn it on for the first time. Let's see. There you go, look at that beautiful display. This is the reason why I bought it, but hopefully it will last. I'm gonna change it to degrees centigrade because I'm in Canada. So I'm gonna press this for 15 seconds. There you go. Now that's how you change it to degrees to Fahrenheit, for vice versa. You have to press it for 15 seconds. And now it's red, so it means it's heating up. This is the water here on top, and then the bottom is your settings. Yeah, I'm gonna set it to 26. Right now my water is 24. I love the display. It's a beautiful display. I don't want to put screw on the wall, so I'm just gonna use the double-sided tape that comes with it. Oops, that's super sticky. The adhesive is really strong. Man, that is just perfect. This is a precise cut of the adhesive double-sided tape. It's amazing. Should be okay. Let's see. This is what I like, because you can just hang it, right? You don't have to screw it, and then it's good. I love it. Alright, so that's how it looks like, and still heating up the water. 25.8 now. It's about like 10 minutes already. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but I mean, it's pretty fast. 25.8, soon it's gonna be 26. And again, this is the 200 watts in 20 gallons, so it should be very fast. And it's right there. I think I like it. Alright, so now it's 26. It says 26.1, and now it's maintaining the water, and it turns green. I really love the display. And the water should be good. Yeah, perfect. So actually, before I start editing this video, the heater is already running for over 3 weeks now, and so far so good. And the temperature is quite accurate, as you can see on the heater itself and to my digital thermometer. I'm just hoping that it will last just like my other heaters. So if you guys have any question about this heater, leave them in the comment section below. I also gonna leave the Amazon link in the description if you guys wanna check it out. And if you guys find this video useful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.